Hello and welcome to another session on AI. And today we are talking about Microsoft Bing Copilot. And it's an amazing tool. I'm sure you're going to enjoy this session. I have been using it for the past couple of days and I have really found it very, very useful. And I'm sure that you are also going to find it very, very useful, right? So here comes Microsoft Copilot and how we are going to use it by a simple technique and what are the various uses that it can be put to. I will just explain to you. So first of all, there are so many AI apps that have come in, so many chatbots, and Microsoft, not to be left behind, has also launched their Copilot. And today I'm going to introduce to you the Microsoft Bing AI Copilot. And what has to be done is that, first of all, we need to understand that it's an AI-powered search and productivity tool. So it can be used for searching as well as also giving us information, just like ChatGPT or Google Bard, which I have explained in the previous session. Same thing, Google Bard is giving you the same thing ChatGPT is giving you. I had mentioned the difference between ChatGPT and Google Bard. ChatGPT is a very good tool, but unfortunately, it is not able to give us the latest information. So I want something on today or yesterday or the past 1 year, it cannot give me. So that's where ChatGPT is failing. Google Bard is better in that. And now we are having another challenge from Microsoft, that is the Copilot, and it is amazing because it gives you 3 levels. So I'm going to demonstrate how we can be creative, we can be accurate, and we can have a balanced viewpoint of everything. So it's available on Windows 11, Microsoft 365. And if you're using the web without using Windows 11 or it can use Microsoft Edge, or you can also use Microsoft Bing, right? So there are various options that also I will be showing you how to go about the whole thing. So here, the most important thing that I found out, it's got a very good search engine. It gives you very relevant information of what you're looking for. The exactness is very, very accurate. So it doesn't throw you hundreds of websites in front of you which are irrelevant. So the search experience is much better than our traditional search engines. And it is able to understand our intent and provide with us with the information that we need. So even if the query is open-ended, we have spelling mistakes, or it is very vague, it will try to keep on asking you more questions so that it is able to give us a more accurate answer. So Bing has this capacity to complete your answers. If you have some information about something and you want help in completion of those answers, then it's going to help you. And another very important thing I found in this is that whenever it is giving us some information, it is also giving us the source from which it is getting that information so that we can verify that for our, the authenticity and so on. So if there is let's say a 5,000 page text and you want to summarize, let's say it's like a review of a book, for example, and you want to review the whole thing in 200, 250 words, then you don't have to read the book. Actually, you can get the summary of that book in 200, 250 words or 500 words. Or you want to write an essay or letter. All this is possible through the Bing Copilot. So once we try it, we'll find the usefulness of this. So here we have chat experience. This is also very beautiful. It's like interacting with another human being. So what is artificial intelligence basically is that all these machines are responding like human beings. So whenever we are having any issue, we talk to people, right? So the same experience you're getting. And the beauty of this chatbots is that as you keep talking to them, they are able to understand you more as a person. And, it's going to give you more relevant answers. So when we are asking some questions, it is also giving suggestive questions. Should I talk about this? Should I talk about this? So somewhere, suppose I'm comparing two products. So a lot of terminology will come. So it will give us an option whether should I explain that. So that I'll be showing you. So it's a very engaging way of asking and getting answers. We ask questions and, it's not like Google where we are asking questions and that's the end of it. So it's a continuous process. Can I help you with something else? So you must have seen that most of the big companies have now AI chatbots. No, humans don't pick up. Earlier when there used to be a complaint, we used to call up and the phone line used to get engaged. So there is no problem now. So I have experienced this, whether it is Zomato or Uber or the big basket delivery. Whenever something is getting late, they have these chatbots. How can I help you? What is your problem? It will give you options, and then everything gets sorted out very fast. So the human, the human interaction is becoming less. We are interacting actually with chatbots who are given names of Vinita and Amit just to make it real time experience. And as I said, it's not that we are asking one question and it's over. So the engagement starts, you keep asking it questions till the desired product is finalized. So unless you are satisfied, it also doesn't leave you. So that's a very precious conversation, and it keeps track of whatever questions you have asked in the past. So it knows you as a person. It's like a friend. Yesterday you talked to that friend, so it keeps in mind that these were the questions that you asked. These are the questions you are asking now. So, it has got that chat history. And as I said, it can be creative, it can be precise, and so on. So it's able to create a lot of poems if you want, in a very creative way. You want to make a farewell speech, you want to give an introduction, you want to create a script for a play. All this is possible through the Copilot. And many people who are not pro in coding are using this for preparing or checking the codes that they have written, right? You are going to a particular place, what should you do there? It gives you a lot of plans. You are planning a trip to some place, or you want to go to the Taj. What are the places that you should explore? You're going to some unknown place, you don't know much about it. So you can ask the Microsoft Bing what can be done, how it can be planned, what will be the costing, what is the temperature, what is the clothing that you should wear, what are the handicrafts popular there, what food you should eat. Everything is available, and very creative scripts can be created for use in for preparing speech, or for preparing anything for your annual day, or you are some having school functions, or even for other purposes. All this can be generated for very creative ideas. It will give you, at least the ideas can be used, and then you can work on it. It is aware, as I said, it's keeping a track of the context in which we are talking. So it already knows what is your background, and it's actually your personal assistant. I think it's doing the job of 10 assistants. Earlier, we had to keep a secretary, and then you had to follow up with that person. Then if it's a big office, then there used to be 8 to 10 people taking care of correspondence and phone calls and reply. So now what is happening, you don't require anyone. If you know how to use Microsoft Bing, then I think you need no assistant, because all the information comes in a few seconds. So you're working on a presentation, you are finding relevant information, you are creating slides, you want to rehearse your delivery. So everything is possible. So it is already aware of the context in which you are working, and it is able to guide us in a very perfect way. So now we are going to the specific examples of how Microsoft Bing is going to help us. And I'm going to also practically demonstrate it. So as I had mentioned, first is to get information. So information, and as I said, it's not going to give you a plethora of information. It is going to find a relevant information. It's going to give us a summary of the information across the web. So it's scanning, the AI is scanning. It's not that we are visiting 10 websites and then we are reading and then finding out what's happening. It's already going through that in a few seconds and giving a summary of what it has found from different sources. So it can give us articles, it can give us videos, it can suggest images, everything is possible. So lots and lots of information. I think this is the best age that we are living in, because AI is changing the world so rapidly. Information is available in a few seconds on our fingertips. So information, number one, use. Secondly is to complete your task. You have a query, you have some, you are dealing with some apps, you have a problem with that. you want to learn something and there is nobody to guide you. Many times, many people say that, I don't have anybody to help me. So this is your assistant, Microsoft Bing. So you are getting stuck at some place. Take use of Microsoft Bing Copilot and it will guide you through the entire process. How to upload images, how to, drag files, how to create Excel sheets, whatever images that you want to find, videos you want to find, everything will be given to you. It helps you to be creative. This is one thing which was lacking in earlier search engines, but now this creativity aspect, which is actually a human quality, has come into AI. So it is able to create a very, very creative poems and texts and emails and journals are created, some periodicals, the magazine, some magazines, nowadays are generating text. Journalists are not required to find out information. They are generating AI-based text about information that is happening, and then you can regenerate it, rephrase it, rewrite it, you can summarize it, you can expand it. So all this is possible. Something about something, and then you give that, ask the Microsoft Bing to complete it and find more information. So these are the things that it is going to do for you. You can plan a meal with your family. It's going to tell you what are the options available to us. So these are very, very creative ways in which we can use this. So the next part, I'm going to now demonstrate the practical aspect, how we are going to use this. So I'm going to show you how to take out this page. So I'm going to type out Microsoft Bing Copilot, right? Microsoft Bing Copilot. I'm going to put it on my search bar and I'm going to get this Microsoft Bing, your AI-powered Copilot, right? So I'm going to click on this for the web. I'm using web. So I'm using this. So here, what will you do with Bing? There is an option here given, try Bing now. So I'm going to click on try Bing now, right? Now, when I click on this, I'll get two options in front of me. One is the search, one is the chat. Search, I'm not going to explain much because search engines we have been using. I mean, traditionally we've been using Google, and you can use this as like that same. But what I'm impressed is about the chat portion here. And here, another very important thing that you see is that choose a conversational style. This is also very different from all the other AI web that I have seen. It is giving you creative, balanced, or precise. So the same thing can be generated in three different ways: in creative way, in a balanced way, and precise way. So let me start with something by asking some questions. Here they have given some questions here. Where should I travel if I have spiritual experience, or travel plans, meal plans, as I said, you can use to compare with the help of tables. You can compare stuff. You can create essays, poems, and all that. You can create jokes here, coding. If you want help with coding, then and write the outline of a book. These are only suggestions. This means that this is the capacity of this. So let me start with, let's say, asking a question to give us the status of the number of cars in Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, and Madras, right? Chennai and Calcutta, the four metros, right? So give me a comparison of the number of cars in the four metros. So suppose I am giving this, I want to compare, this is just an example just to show you, give me a comparison of the number of cars in the four metros. So it is already started its search engine, and then what's happening, it's going to give us the details. So here is the comparison in Delhi. This is about 12 million registered. So here we have Mumbai, 3 million. And in Kolkata, we have 1.9 million and Chennai, 6 million. Now, this is one way of getting the information. Suppose I want to, so here they have accompanied pictures also. So beautiful pictures of the famous monuments from Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, and Madras have been added to make it more beneficial. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask it to arrange this in a table format in an Excel sheet. Can you give this information? Can you give this information in table format? So I want it in tabular form. So I'm asking it to make it into a table format so that I can compare it. So here I've got a table, and remember this tabular form can be used for any information. So here you have this option of converting this into a Excel, and you can also edit. So whatever information that you are having, you don't have to create an Excel file. Everything is here. And here you have this edit in Excel option. When you click on that, the Excel sheet is created and you will be able to do it. So this is something. So then let me go back and try to find out something. Let's say I want to create a limerick. Can you write a limerick about me? Can you write a limerick about me? So this is just for fun, just to show you that it can create poems and text. So here it has identified that I am from Delhi. So it has written, there was once a user so bright in Delhi, they shone like a light with queries so keen on the screen. On the screen, they are seen guiding Bing through the digital night. So it's written a limerick. Now, do you have, see here, there are some questions. What is the origin of limericks? Do you have any other poems to share? It is going to ask you questions to guide you, or do you want a new topic, or you want to continue with this? Now, some people will not know what a limerick is, so I can ask that, what is a limerick? And then this becomes more significant for me and the people to whom I'm explaining, right? So limerick is basically made of only 5 lines. So that is why it has created 5 lines. And if you see, the first, second, and fifth line are rhyming, right? So limerick originated in England. It's giving that. It's a humorous 5-line poem with a rhyme scheme of AABBA. So that's the rhyme scheme. That means the first, second, and fifth last words will sound same, and the third and fourth will sound same. So this is how its limerick is. So English teachers will be knowing this, of course. And here, so they have given another example. There was once a man from Nantucket who kept all his cash in a bucket, but his daughter named Nan ran away with a man. As for the bucket, Nantucket. So this is another, they have created an example. Going back to the poem that was created for me, if you look at the rhyme scheme, you will find that it is as per the definition of the limerick. So as per the limerick, it has 5 lines. So here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first, second, A, here A and B, and the last one. Here the first, second, and last line are bright, light, and night. And here we have keen and seen with the same rhyme scheme. So this is it. And then if you want, you can copy this. So this is what there is no limitation. So when we ask people, they get irritated. Here it doesn't. It likes being asked questions. So the more we ask, the more it enjoys, and the more it gives me precise. So here it is giving me what is the difference between haiku and limerick, who are the same famous poets. It is also giving us suggested questions. So I can create an Excel sheet, as I told you. Okay. So this can be used. So can you give me a summary? Can you give me a summary of, you can write down any book, The Secret by Rhonda Burns in 100 words. So I want the summary of a book named The Secret by Rhonda Burns in 100 words. I want to do that. So it is going to give me that. So it is based on the law of attraction. Many of you must have read this. It suggests that our thoughts and feelings should be, directly, it influences our experiences, and we should have positive thoughts. So it's basically on that, and it's given you the link of the book. And if I want to read more on the book, it will give you this option of getting explored. So this is amazing thing. And what I like about this is that what is the law of attraction? How can I apply this in my life? Who are the authors? All this is given to us. So here I can shift over to a new topic. And this, when I shift to a new topic, again, it is going to give me this option of being creative, more balanced, and more precise. So I can give me a riddle, makes it laugh, write code. All these options are available. It's going to be really fun if you are going to choose your conversational style, compare the same thing in 3 different ways. So I'm leaving it to your imagination how you can use this. Personally, I've used it quite a lot in the past 4 or 5 days. And I am really enjoying the kind of information and knowledge that you receive from all this in a matter of minutes. That is amazing. I mean, earlier we had to go to the library and we had to issue books, then we had to read, or we have to ask people with experience. Now, at the click of a button, Microsoft Bing Copilot brings you amazing things that you can learn. So keep learning, keep striving, keep shining. And I hope we can come up with more and more techniques and information like this so that it benefits all. Thank you so much.